here. LemonTea took LeoN to game 5, and there's a couple other instances where they were able to take some games, right? It definitely goes to show that LeoN is very comfortable in this matchup as well, right? Not just against LemonTea, but the matchup. And again, it's Wolf. Wolf is a very, very strong character all across the board, right? As long as you got strong fundamentals, Wolf's going to be strong for you. However, I think the one problem with Wolf is that he's got a lot of sweet moves, right? But like, Bowser kind of has some of the moves that Wolf has, but stronger. Like the forward airs, they're pretty much the same thing, but Bowser's goes farther and it hits a hell of a lot harder.
Yeah, I mean, the only downside is you can't combo into that one, but Bowser does not care. Bowser gonna care less about those combos. He's like, yeah, Daryl, you're gonna eat this for 37%, but able to get the ledge trap, I should say. That's something that also LemonTea has to be on point against LeoN. You have to be aware of those tech situations and as well as ledge trapping, because as soon as LeoN is able to secure that center stage, your job just becomes a hell of a lot harder.
And as we can see, that forward air putting him off stage here. Tough spot, man. That flame breath just barely clipping the recovery, forcing him to recover low, and that sets him up for a nice down angle 2-frame with that forward tilt.
Super hot fire has spit that. That's exactly what LeoN is doing, speaking it forward, and now the straight hits are landing, the forward throw lands, but yeah, just denies that, saying, yeah, no, you're gonna eat this free percentage as well. But I love what LeoN's doing, just holding onto center stage, because at this point, you're really forcing LemonTea. They're a whole stock behind, and now they have to approach you? That's a nightmare.
Man, that's actually crazy is I saw LeoN press down B at least like 3 times in 10 seconds, right? All at that ledge too. Was going for a couple mix-ups, but also just recovering, I guess, safely to the ledge, because you don't really want to contest that when you're LemonTea. But man, we do see LemonTea get on the board here, able to take a stock, but immediately gets put right back into the blender as we see that Whirling Fortress and then right back off stage.
Whirling Fortress is going to be used. Honestly, that's such a sick name for a lame move from a group.
Yeah, I can agree with that, man. What are you talking about? My Bowser, when I play Bowser, he has the sickest punish game. What are you talking about?
We're talking about LeoN, not you. Not everything's about you, skip. But we're hopping right to this one. But, I mean, looking really good. LemonTea getting something started and landing the grab the forward throws as well, fighting back hard and getting the zoning game started out. What's really strong about Wolf is that you can switch from aggression to this more campy style, to playing backwards. And now the problem is that you're one straight hit from death, and LeoN cashes out on that.
Yeah, that was just a roll around to the front of Bowser. And as we saw, LeoN was ready for it, throws out that forward tilt, or up tilt, excuse me. We've already talked about how ridiculous up tilt is already. Just scooped him right up to the right to the top. But we do see LemonTea fighting back, even though they took 72% on the final stock here, 132. The forward smash will clean it up. And now this is where you got to be really careful, right? LeoN obviously knows exactly what options they want, what options are going to be looking to try and force you into taking. But Wolf has got some nice spicy stuff as well, 63% already.
Stack it up quickly, but the problem is that Bowser is like, it's like one of those, it's like a wall that you can't drive through, and especially if you just try to get through in there, boom, LeoN just denies that. The up tilt has been the blessing of these matchups with LeoN.
Yeah, again, man, up tilt's really good. Like, I don't know what else to say at this point. Up tilt's just, up tilt's gross. Like, Bowser's pretty good as it is, right? Some people feel like he's definitely the best heavy in the game, and it could be debated depending on how you feel about other heavies, but regardless, he's super, super strong, man. He's got so many fast moves that hit hard that you're not ready for until you start fighting Bowser, and you're like, oh yeah, this is a thing. I have to remember this too.
I mean, and also it depends on what you classify as a heavyweight. Do keep that in mind, because I would say that Bowser is definitely the best traditional heavyweight character, due to the fact that if you really think about it, Kazuya is a heavyweight.
That is true. So I guess if I was to say super heavyweight, that would be different. But Kazuya is probably the best heavyweight right now. Whatever.
Maybe best in the game. In here for me. In here.
Slow down. Either way, though, getting into this game two, we do see LemonTea starting to battle back here. Something fierce at the moment. 110% of this first stock. But, ooh, LeoN getting a little too hasty, pulling the trigger on that Whirling Fortress and gonna get punished for it.
Yeah, something that can be really good on the end, especially for Wolf. You have the mobility and as well as the safety to bait out those out-of-shield options, those defensive options, but the parry into the punish, really good stuff by Lemon Legacy. Let's hold on to that lead.
I mean, we'll see if they can. 89%'s not bad. I mean, Bowser just needs a couple strong hits or a flying slam or two. Just putting him right off stage, 112. And we see him try to do that falling flame breath again. Just try to see if they can catch, LemonTea in any sort of weird scenario off stage. Not gonna be able to get it. And actually taking 44% for the troubles. 57 continues to pile up and another flying slam. Good DI is gonna keep you alive.
Yeah, will keep you alive, but for how long? LemonTea laying those conversions down. I love the footsies game being displayed, trying to fade out an option, and the landing hits. The hits are landing. Really good stuff. LeoN getting hit a lot. LemonTea doing a phenomenal job right now.
Yeah, but unfortunately, LeoN's not going to die yet. And wow, finds way back to the stage. Ooh, flashes from, okay, that angle. He was able to get stage control back, loses the stock in the process, but man, you put 175, you just gotta sneeze on him at this point.
The problem is that Bowser can also sneeze on you, and it's gonna hurt quite a lot. That's the max range. It's always stacking up damage. That's easy. It's finishing the job. That is the hard part, and LeoN is making LemonTea pay for it, but finally able to finish the job. LemonTea with the best lead we've seen in the entire set.
Yeah, and this is where things can get a little dicey, right? You do have a seemingly fresh stock, right? So we basically got two stocks to one here against LeoN. You're taking a lot of damage all of a sudden, and that could have been devastating. That could have been a stock gone, and any lead that you had virtually erased at that point. And I mean, it might very well be erased, as we see with the runoff forward air. Oh my goodness, man. LeoN's an absolute killer.
He's a momentum killer as well. LemonTea looked so comfortable, looked so good with the lead, and it just evaporated. It was like, it was like a mirage. It was just there, and as soon as you got so close to it, LeoN, with the reality check, able to do so much with it. So LemonTea having to claw back for the lead, able to secure it out there with a little more, but that forward smash not gonna let. The trades are working out in LeoN's favor.
Yeah, the trades at this percentage are always gonna work out in the heavy character's favor, 100%, because of oh no, that recovery. Oh, he's living okay. Good DI, good DI.
Secure it out there. The back throw, is that gonna be it? Yes. Oh, goodness. Yeah, if you're a LemonTea, you're sweating bullets right now.
Yeah, I mean, because he had a really strong lead, and then LeoN turned it up another notch. And thankfully, you had enough left in the gas tank to be able to find a way to clutch that one out. However, because you had enough in the gas tank for that game 2, does that mean you still have enough for a game 3 with that type of performance too? Like, that's where things are really going to come into question here, right? And it would be sick for LemonTea, because if he's able to do this, it'd be his first, from what I've seen on PG stats, it'd be his first set win, right? So you could definitely tell the adrenaline's rushing right now.
I believe it, but LemonTea, if you got it, it's like a perfect example of the last game. If you let that adrenaline get to you, if you let that energy get to you, that's when LeoN is the strongest. They're able to make you feel safe, make you feel secure, and boom, all of a sudden you just get blown up, and there's not much time to deal with, not much time to adapt to it. But LemonTea already starting off strong. Great usage of there. That's a actually really hard conversion to land.
Look at this, 91% already, and this is where the issue starts to kind of come to fruition, right? You paid the heavy tax, and now it's my turn, says LeoN, as he tries to find a way to put on a little bit more damage. But a big issue about having this counter pick as well, right? Wolf does get some pretty nice combos. He can set up some pretty nice stuff and, control some space. But just flying slam, as we see right here, that's a fantastic trade for LeoN, right? But as I'm about to say, flying slam outside of that scenario is a fantastic move for this stage, because you have 3 platforms that you're most likely going to land on at any point in time.
You're going to take that any day, and especially if you're LeoN, able to secure it out there. Now we have a new lease on life, able to deal it out there, and the grab lands into the up air, following the DI in, try to avoid the fair. So instead of you hit that one, oh no, look at that damage you just eaten because of that one. But thankfully on LemonTea's end, you're able to get it right there, falling near, but the command grab to soon follow off. Really good awareness on LeoN's side, and now LemonTea in the corner gets that red out. You're just gonna get laid on top of, my goodness, and try to escape. LeoN's having none of it.
Yeah, dude, Leon's ready for that, man. You know he not only just LemonTea, but Jackal too. He's fought wolf after wolf. He knows the tricks, and he's gonna punish you for them. Yeah, like you could try to trick him, right? You could try to pull a sneaky, but unless he's like having a flu game or he's not paying attention or something like that, like there's just no way you're not gonna be able to slip stuff like that past him. However, does catch a lucky break here, LemonTea, with Leon just not being able to recover properly, and now the damage is starting to build up a little bit here.
This is your opportunity to work with getting it started, even using the shine as well. You got Leon stuck on the other side. LemonTea trying to make these moments count, but the command grab gonna spray him out, and whoa, trying to go for something huge there, but Leon, oh goodness, those up smashes are threatening, showing your hand a little early, but LemonTea stuck on this side. No! Oh, you were so close yet so far, and finally, the first time Leon showed their head with that 2-frame, able to cash out on that one. I really love that stuff. You want to pull that tool when they least expect it, give them no time to adapt to it.
Yeah, that was just kind of a tough spot too, right? Because the fact that he tried recovering high earlier and got punished for it, that was probably sitting in LemonTea's mind, right? Which is why they didn't opt to try and recover to that platform again, because they didn't want to deal with the flying slam potentially landing on the center platform, or even just any platform, because there might have been a little bit of rage, but like, you know, you don't really want to risk that because of how strong that move is. So he tried to recover low that time, and he reminded you, hey man, I did this to you in game 1, and now in game 2, here's another down angled forward tilt. And yeah, I mean, that's just watch, rinse, repeat at that point. So